Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Please reach out to me directly. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for pricing. Today, we're discussing a lovely circa 2001 P-Series Rolex Oyster Perpetual Datejust with Sodalite dial, gem set with white gold bezel. This is reference 16234. So the watch is stainless steel 904 mixed with a white gold fluted bezel. It's 36 millimeters in diameter by 11.7 millimeters thick. It's 44 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip across the wrist, and it has a 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. We'll move this watch over into the light so you can better see that Sodalite dial, which is exceptional. That blue mineral, more commonly seen on Daytona dials, although I wouldn't call any Rolex Sodalite dial common. Throwing it on the wrist, my wrist is 16 centimeters in circumference. You get a sense of how it fits, and it fits nicely, comfortably. It's a nicely sized watch, a traditionally sized watch, as the original Datejust back in 1945 was 36, so is this one. It's flat enough to fit underneath the cuff, and I can recommend it for a wrist as small as 13 centimeters in circumference. This is a watch for him or for her, and I should mention that the diamonds in this instance do not mean it's expressly intended as a lady's watch. Taking a quick look at the hardware, this watch includes the Jubilee bracelet. Back in 1945, Rolex turned 40 as a company. That was described as the Jubilee of the company, and so the Jubilee bracelet on the Datejust model was launched that year. It's a 5-link design with a larger shoulder links, a little bit of a taper, conforming end links, polished centers, and as you can see, this is older Rolex bracelet technology with hollow end links and hollow center links. Makes it light and airy on the wrist, but it does give it that vintage Rolex rattle that a lot of folks associate with their older pieces, so the watch has a very vintage feel to it. Even then, however, removable links were fixed by screws, and there are plenty of them, so you'll be able to size the watch well. You have many divots drilled inside the clasp, so you can use your strap tool to change the anchoring point inside the bracelet to fine-tune the fit. We have a stamped Rolex clasp. I'll do my best to show you. Clasp internals. You can see it's a 62510 AB code. The watch is made of 904L steel, which is Rolex's own steel. It is highly resistant to corrosion, to the point that you don't even need to rinse it after exposure to salt water. It also features a white gold bezel, and this is Rolex's gray gold, an 18-karat white gold alloy that never needs to be replated with rhodium. Here's a pre-2005 Datejust feature. You can see the sides are polished, but the lug hoods are satinated. That would change in the middle of the decade. Twin lock crown, screw down, 100-meter water-resistant sapphire crystal, and then a dial that is non-loomed, but is made of Sodalite, a mineral so named because it has a high percentage of sodium as part of its composition, and it has this wonderful pitted matte blue finish. It's absolutely gorgeous. Most Sodalite includes some white impurities, but what Rolex has done here is they have focused on only the bluest and purest cut of Sodalite, which means even amongst Sodalite dials, this one is a cut above, pun intended. You can see there are white gold bases on which the diamond indices are applied, and they are brilliant cut gems. The hands, as well as the Rolex crown, also 18-karat white gold to resist oxidation and tarnish. Underneath that oyster case back, by the way, you can see these are 555B end links. Underneath the oyster case back, we have Rolex caliber 3135, bidirectional automatic winding, manufacturer, 48-hour power reserve. We have a quick set, we have stop seconds, a 31 joule movement that beats 8 times per second. It's a COSC certified Swiss chronometer. It has a handmade Breguet overcoil hairspring, so it'll keep good time in any physical position. And for durability, it features a full balance bridge mounting with a free sprung balance architecture. Reach out to tmosso@thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details of this Rolex Datejust Sodalite dial.